Yeah, good evening, people. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome back to Bam Sports TV. Thank you again for taking the time out to be with us. Tonight's discussion is going to be a very interesting one. People, as you reach, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share your thoughts down in the comments, share the video with your friends. Sorry for the late start, people. I was on the road and took me a little bit of a time to get back in and to get started out and set up. So really appreciate the people who were early. Much appreciated. Yo, Unseen, big up, bro. Issa Allen, Owen. Yeah, man. CC, too early for that, CC. Too early for that, bro. So people, yeah, man, hit the like button, people. Yeah, share the video with your friends. Talk to the people who have subscribed to the platform already. People them follow me on Instagram and TikTok, Really appreciate it. So tonight we're going to have a discussion, as you can see in the title and the description. We're gonna look back at the round 2 of the Jamaica Premier League. It was a pretty interesting round. And we're gonna also look at the games that come in round 3. And then we're gonna have a discussion about the debacle that took place today with the whole Issa and referees, as well as the actions by the Inter-Secondary School Association to ban some players from Dinthill Technical for the incident that occurred last week Saturday when they played McGrath. So yeah, quite a lot to get through. So with no further ado, we're going to get right into it, people. So on match day 2 in the Jamaica Premier League. So we're going to start with the Premier League first, and then we're going to go over to and then we're going to go over to the Dinthill and the Issa situation. I have a lot to say about the situation actually. But we're going to look at the Premier League. We're going to look at the Jamaica Premier League first. And just share our thoughts about what happened on that particular match day. Some good matchups. 14 didn't play. Chapelton was supposed to play Mount Pleasant. That didn't play. No, sorry. Chapelton was supposed to play Arnett, I think. Yeah. And Mount Pleasant was supposed to play Waterhouse. So those games were postponed due to Mount Pleasant and Arnett Gardens competition in the CONCACAF Caribbean Club Championship. So they were otherwise occupied there. And in those games, Mount Pleasant drew 0-0 with Miscellaneous Police FC from Trinidad in Trinidad, and Arnett Gardens, they lost 2-1 to Police before, and then the game between them and Real Hope, which was played at the National Stadium, ended 0-0. I actually thought Arnett Gardens was very unfortunate in that game. I thought there was one opportunity where they should have been given a penalty, but they were not. And so just have to move on. Bless up Issa and Luklan. So on match day 2, first game, Racing, newly promoted team to the Premier League. In only their second game, got their first 3 points of the season. They defeated Dumby Holding by a 0-0. At the Ferdinand Park. That's where Racing will be playing their home games for the most part this season. I think that's where they're listed as their home venue. So they and Portmore United is going to share that venue. So the Racing won that game by a 0-0. I wasn't there to see that game, but a fellow YouTuber was there, Champion. And the game was a closely contested one. As you know, it's a derby game, Portmore derby, so So it was going to be a close game. Racing was able to come out victorious. I saw some clips with some very good saves by the Racing goalkeeper too, Carlisle Holmes. So that's that's something that's commendable. He had a good game in match week 1 against Waterhouse. Unfortunately, they didn't come out with anything from that game, but kudos to them, the Racing team, for being able to find a victory. Subsequent to that, the coach and assistant coach of Dunby Holding, Philip Williams and Anthony Bennett, they tendered their resignation with immediate effect. And so after 2 games, Dunby Holding were without a coaching staff. So both the assistant coach and the head coach resigned at the end of that game, leaving a vacancy at Dunby Holding. Quite unfortunate. I never really expected that one. But, that's just how football is. A lot of times things happen that you don't really expect. And so, yeah, Dunby Holding at that point, they were without a coach. They were without a coaching staff. But they have a new coaching staff. I'm going to talk about that later on in the show. So, yeah, they were without a coaching staff. Next game was a televised game, feature game. Mullins United hosted Pier Phoenix FC at Sabina Park. Game 1 of the doubleheader there. In that game, Veer defeated Mullins by 3-1. Veer opened the scoring first. It was a really, really good goal by Rashawn Oldfield. A ball was played across from the right-hand side, and he controlled the ball on top and absolutely smashed it into the bottom left-hand corner of the goal. Nothing that the Mullins goalkeeper could do about that. That was a very good goal. Mullins responded immediately. And Jeremy Nelson, Mullins got a corner. Javon Brown struck a very good shot from outside the box. Really, really good save by the Veer goalkeeper. But he wasn't able to hold on, and the ball came back in play. Mullins player reacted first, and it was 1-1. And then shortly after that, Veer was in front again. Denzel McKenzie, a youngster from Mona, making his debut in the Premier League, got a pass on top of the box from Josiah Daniels. This is the Trinidadian player that plays for Veer. Did some really good work to lose his marker and played the ball back at the top of the box. And McKenzie smashed it into the bottom left-hand corner again. Nothing the Mullins goalkeeper could do about that. It was 2-1. And then you could tell after that, I don't know, I think Veer they decided to start sick back deep into their own half, and it was just attack after attack from Mullins. Like, it was just attack after attack from Mullins. Then JC Wright got a chance. I mean, on the next day, he would score that. I mean, any other day, give him that chance, he's going to score that. Completely dismissed the defenders, had the goalkeeper at his mercy, and kicked the ball wide. And then 2 minutes after that, another attack started by JC Wright again. Lost his markers on the halfway line and got into the box. Passed the ball back inside to the number 9 from Mullins, Tyreek Wilson, who went straight down the middle. That was actually a brilliant save by Adair. Also had the goalkeeper at his mercy. And then, after that, it was just a matter of time, because Mullins was just coming forward in waves. It was just a matter of time before Veer was going to hit them on the counter. Romarian Thomas came on, another youngster making, I don't think he's played, I think he played the week before. He got away once, had made a poor decision, and then they lost the ball again. Veer brought on Alex Gale, who last season was a very good player for Dunby Holding, and even when he was at Chapperton, he came on, and you could see his quality as well. They got a ball, they won. Mullins just attacking, and they won the ball, made 2 quick passes, and it was through to Romarian Thomas, who took his time. And at one point, I was concerned that he was going to score that goal. Took his time, waited and waited, and then gave the goalkeeper the ice. Went the wrong way, and he passed the ball into the near post. So Fear eventually won that game by 3-1. And so it was their first win of the Jamaica Premier League season. Coach Lenworth Hyde, this season, first win. Craig Butler on the team. Really, really good performance in the end, you could say. Even though I thought Mullins is a little bit unfortunate to probably have not scored 2 or 3 of those chances, which would have been different. But at the end of the day, you get the chances, you don't score, other teams score. That's just it. So Veer won that game by 3-1. Next up, you had Portmore versus Cavalier. That game, it wasn't as exciting as I thought it should have been. But Portmore made some changes to their squad. I didn't see Zane Pinnock in the Portmore squad. So they made some changes to the squad. They also changed the goalkeeper. It wasn't Tyrone Williams that was in goal. It was Daniel Russell, the player that they brought in from Mount Pleasant. And they got on the score sheet first. Tyreek Zimenez, really, really good 2 passes played through by, I think it was Guthrie. And Zimenez was onto it in a flash. He used his strength and his experience from playing in Europe and just passed that ball to the left of the goal, to the right of the goalkeeper. Nothing he could do about that. It was a one-on-one opportunity. Nothing he could do about that. Portmore got another chance again, which I thought they should have scored. They didn't. And then Cavalier, they eventually got into the game. Kylie Harvey, Trinidad and International, picked up a ball outside the box and was very patient, weaved his way around until he found Shaquille Stein. Eventually, the ball fell to, what's his player name? Jamara Calvin, who smashed it down the middle. Nothing the goalkeeper could do about that. So it was 1-1 at half time, I think, yes. And then Cavalier eventually scored in the second half. Own goal by Portmore, actually. But it was some good play by the Cavalier team. Nice build-up. Some good passes between Richard King and Dwayne Atkinson. Eventually, King's shot on goal was blocked. And while the other Portmore defender was running back, the ball actually hit off him and went into the goal. So it was a own goal. I don't think there was nothing he could do about that because he was tracking back to try and pick up King, and the other defender still in front of him and hit the ball back on him. So he couldn't do nothing about that. It was 2-1, so Cavalier found a way to win. The final game of the last round that was played was Harbourview and Moby. Actually, we thought that game would have been shown on Sportsmax, but the morning of the game, we were advised that Sportsmax will not be having any televised game. We were given a reason. That information was made public in the JPL media group by a member of the PFJL staff. We didn't get any reason. We were just told that the game will not be shown live. And so I had to rely on the loyal Bomb Sports subscribers and followers in Mobi, who was giving me video clips and keeping me up to date of what was going on. Really, really do appreciate it. The people that were sending me the videos and stuff. Yeah, I do appreciate it. So going forward, people, when you have football games, they can always send me videos and those stuff. I definitely reshare them on the platform and the people know what's going on. So game wasn't televised, but I heard it was a game of dramas and controversies. Eventually, Harbourview, they ambushed Mobi at home. No one thought that Harbourview would have been able to win that game, but they found a way to get the 3 points. First, they got a penalty. I looked at a video with the penalty call. I think that call was a little bit, what you would say now. That call was a close one. I mean, it looked as if Chang was going down before contact was made, but they made contact with him, and once they make contact, that's a penalty. So I call the referee too much for that. Of course, Akosachang stepped up and scored. And then before that, Mobe would have scored. Brian Brown, I think that's his second goal. Brian Brown scored. But prior to that, you know, the Mobe people are adamant that they got some calls that weren't against them. I saw one of them that was adjudged offside. And from where the video was taken and what I saw, that didn't look like it was an offside to me. It really didn't look as if it was offside. There was another chance when some of the Harborview people are saying that the referee didn't call for offside, he called for a foul, because they are saying that the player climbed up on Fagan's back to head the ball over to Brian Brown. I don't know, it didn't look like much in it to me. I thought the two of them were just challenging for the ball, and the Mobe player rose higher and headed the ball over. Brown scored the call offside. Of course, you know, the Mobe people were enraged. And then shortly after that, Harborview had an attack, and Omar Thompson, really, really, really good individual play from him, and got the goal. So Harborview left Mobe with the 3 points. They snuck in and took it. So see, Issa Allen is saying that the ref them rob Mobe. Issa is saying no foul. Luklan is saying Sportsmax is moving spooky. So yeah, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that, Richard does. I think Richard was saying earlier it's because of the rain why the match wasn't showed on the air. So I guess I never got any explanation, but I was just told that there was no game that was going to be televised. So yeah, so and then in the week we had a rescheduled game between Cavalier and Humble Lion at Effortville. That game ended 1-1. Cavalier took the lead in the 6th minute through Kyle Avery, and Humble Lion equalized in minute 90+3. Their captain Odin Murray latched onto a ball inside the box and slotted it past. Is Jalen White? Yes, I think it was Jalen White that was in goal for Cavalier. So that game that was postponed was eventually played in the midweek. And so, yeah. Next now, so people, so that's it for match day 2. As I said, 2 of the games that were supposed to be played were not. And so we're moving to match day 3 now, preview of the games that are scheduled to be played this week in match day 3. So first up, the Clarendon Derby. Yeah, bless up, Jason. Bless up, bro. First up is the Clarendon Derby. Veer hosts Humble Lion at the Wembley Centre of Excellence. I thought that game was going to be at Effortville for some reason. I don't know why. But Veer is the home team, so they'll host Humble Lion at Effortville at the Wembley Centre of Excellence. So Veer will host Humble Lion. Should be a very interesting game. That game is set to be played at 3 p.m. So people in Clarendon, all of you need to turn out and go and support the various teams. So that's the first game. So people, what are your thoughts on that game? For me, Veer coming off a positive result, having defeated Mullines in Kingston, going back home now, should be more than excited and more than pumped up to come away with a victory. Yo, bless up MG. Yo, MG, you drop the link in, bro. Come on, join, you know. I'll drop the link soon, MG. After I'm done the JPL thing, after I'm done this, I'll drop the link. Come on, join, bro. Come on, talk about this Issa thing. Yeah, so the one I go far. So that game is going to be, yeah, bless up Marlon, bless up, bro. So that game is going to be at Wembley Centre of Excellence. So I see Richard saying Humble Lion 2-1, MG saying 2-all. I actually think that game is going to end in a draw, you know, because Humble Lion doesn't appear as if Travis said 2-all as well. Lion, I don't know if Kemar Beckford is going to be in this match day squad. He hasn't played thus far in their 2 games. And from last couple of seasons, Clennon has not been the one to score goals in the Premier League. And so I don't expect he's going to find his shooting boots this game. Veer looked, for the most part, against my Lions that they were an organized team, except in the second half when they were getting tired. But I do think that if they have more of the players available, if they have more of their players available, and we've been able to train for the week, and they weren't in the Manning Cup this week, so they should be able to come away with a positive result. But I think the fact that Duki is at Humberland now, Duki is a master. He's a master at setting up his team to defend well, and Veer have some really, really good attacking players. Like, I'm impressed with Denzel McKenzie. It's the first time I'm seeing him playing against adults, and he really looked the part. He really looked as if he belonged. And I think if he's able to, to come back this week with that performance, along with Oldfield, Robina Gordon, and those other attacking players, Lamar Neal and those players, yeah, I think if they are able to come this week with their A game at home, they are going to be a handful to deal with. So without Bushy being available, I don't know if he's going to play as yet. I'm expecting that game to end in a draw. So that's my prediction. I think that game is going to end in a draw. Anyway, I say 3-2 Veer. Could too, could, because like I said, Veer have a really, really good, some good attacking players. And on their day, they can really, really hurt any team. So I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm picking a draw. For that game, Marlon said Bushy is available, Humberland will win, otherwise one a draw. MG saying Veer don't really lose at home. So yeah, that's me, people. I think that game's gonna end in a draw. Next up, first time since 2020, a Premier League match is going to be played at Harbourview. So Harbourview will host Lions United at the Harbourview Mini Stadium. Jason gonna say Veer 2-1. Okay. So Harbourview will host Lions United at Compound. First time since 2020 that Harbourview is going to be hosting a game. Yo, bless up, Jason. Yo, brother, I don't know if I Jason your name now or I can't pronounce the name there, brother. So what Jason you call it? Yes, so for the first time since 2020, Harbourview will be hosting a game at the Harbourview Mini Stadium. Hosting a game at the Harbourview Mini Stadium. So they'll be hosting Lions. So Richard Edwards say 1-1 Lions Harbourview stalemate match. I don't think Harbourview people will agree with that. At home, for the first time in 4 years, Harbourview want to come away with 3 points. They'll be high on confidence, having big up Fabian, having ambushed Moby away last week. At home, they'll be expecting all 3 points. One thing I can tell you is if Harbourview is going to win that game, they're going to have to score 2 goals, because I guarantee Lions is going to score. I know Lions is going to score. That's one thing I can always say, Unseen severe 2-1. So I know Lions is going to score. I know Lions is going to score in that game. So, but I don't think Lions have sufficiently fixed their defensive problems. Like, I really don't think so. And that's going to be a real issue for them. I don't think they have fixed that defensive problem that they have. That's going to be a real issue for them. And I think Harbourview, even though I'm not 100%, big up Germany, not 100% confident that Harbourview has even fixed their defensive problem, but they were able to come away with a win last week. I still expect that Lions will be able to score at least a goal on Harbourview. And Lions can take comfort in the fact that they created numerous chances last match day, and it's just a matter of trying to find the back of the net. I saw an image of the Harbourview field. I posted it on my Instagram. Harbourview field looks really, really good, grassy and stuff. So should make for some good football playing out there, all things being equal. Hopefully there's no rain. MG say overview 2-1. Jason Guna say Jason to finish his chances this week 2-1 Mullines. Travis say Mullines 2-1. Unseen say Mullines 2-1. Wait. Overview now play. Actually, I think that game is going to end 2-2. That's my prediction. I think that game is going to end 2-2. I don't think Mullins has done enough yet to fix that defensive problem. Still saw where Gray was able to exploit them last week. However, you have some good attacking players too. Like I said, Omar Thompson. He's a really good player. Akwasa Chang, hungry and looking for goals. Yeah, Mullins' keeper was there from, I think, the last 2 seasons, This is his first game, our second game in the Premier League. Mullins had a keeper on loan, a St. Lucian international keeper on loan, but he's not available to play as yet. And they brought in a keeper from Dunby Holding. He was there last season on loan and he's there on a full transfer now, but he was on the bench in the first match. So, yeah. Let's see how that. I think that game's gonna end 2-2, people. Coaches. Yeah, Germany. Good point. Agree. So people, I think that game is gonna end 2-2. So I think that game is gonna end 2-2. We really think that game is gonna end 2-2, people. That's my prediction for that game. Next up, at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex, 5 p.m. you will have Waterhouse versus Cavalier SC. That should be a really, really interesting game. I really think that's going to be a very interesting game because Waterhouse started their Premier League season with a win against Racing. Cavalier, they defeated Portmore and they drew with Humble Lion. So that should be a really, really interesting game. I want to try and be at that game. I think I'm going to be at 3 games tomorrow, all things being equal. You see how that works out. So Richard Edwards said 1-1 draw. So for Cavalier, I think Cavalier have a very heavy schedule in terms of trying to balance the CONCACAF Caribbean Club Championship games along with the JPL. And last season they did well in the CONCACAF Caribbean Club Championship and they started off slow in the Premier League. However, I think this season they are trying to not have that mistake, and so they are trying to match that. And so I hope that, so it is their hope, I think, that they'll be able to start off on a more positive note. Last match day for Waterhouse, they were very wasteful in front of goal. Like, I really think that Bygrave missed a lot of opportunities, even though the keeper made some good saves, but I think he missed a lot of opportunities that on the next day he should have really, really scored those opportunities. So people them Travis said Cavalier 2-1. Marlon said Cavalier should be okay. Marlon, so you see with that, I actually heard that the red card was not easy, because I was tracking that on the app and I saw already say King got a second yellow card, but I was talking to Knockings, he was there at the game and he was saying they didn't give King a red card, so I don't know. I need to check out that, I need to check out that. So yeah, I think one of the issues that Waterhouse had last season was in central defense, and I think that this season I think they have done a good enough job in fixing those areas. They brought back Roshan Amos. So I really think that they have done. I really think that they have done a good job in terms of filling the void, in terms of their central defense. I felt that last season, that's one of the areas where you could say they're a little bit short. But I think they would have done enough to fill that void this season in terms of the transfer window. So yeah, I think they would have done enough to fill that void in the transfer window in terms of the players that they would have brought in. So I mean, at Anthony Sparling Sports Complex, match day one, Kemar Pasta didn't look that like his old self. I mean, he didn't have a lot to do in that game, to be honest. He didn't have a lot to do in that game. So I don't know. I think for that game, I'm picking Cavalier to win 2-1. Unseen said 3-0 to Cavalier. MG said 2-1 to Cavalier. I think Cavalier's going to win 2-1. So that's my prediction for that game. I think Cavalier's going to win that game 2-1. It's going to be interesting though, because, I mean, Nicholas Hamilton, former Cavalier player now at Waterhouse, should be available for this match. And like I said, I think King will be in for this game. Jason Guna said 2-1 Cavaliers. Most people are picking Cavaliers. I think Cavaliers going to win that game 2-1. I expect Cavaliers to win that game 2-1. So I expect Cavaliers to win that game 2-1. But let's see. And then the final game of the night would see Arnett Gardens versus Racing. Now, Arnett Gardens, they are out of the CONCACAF Caribbean Club Championship. They have one game to play against Cavalier, but they cannot progress any at all. So I think that will play a factor in how they proceed in the Jamaica Premier League, because they cannot progress from the CONCACAF Caribbean Club Championship zone. So they will not have a need to be resting players in the Premier League, thinking that they're going to play them in the CONCACAF competition because they can't progress. So I think you should be seeing a full strength Arnett Gardens team for this game, similar to what you saw in match day one against Dunby Holding. So Racing, on the other hand, full of confidence. I think they held their own well against Waterhouse, even though they didn't come away with anything from that game. And they rebounded the following week to come away with a 1-0 win against Dunby Holding. But, you know, going into the jungle Sunday night, with the Arnett Garden fans coming out, rearing to go as the 12th man, it's going to be difficult for Racing. Really going to be difficult for Racing. And I think on their night, Arnett Gardens can be one of the best ball playing teams in the Premier League. Like, whenever they're up to it, they can really, really play. And they can really, really make life difficult for teams coming to the jungle. And so I believe that they're gonna win this game by 2-1. I don't see Racing conceding 3 goals. I think even although Arnett is a very potent attacking team, I think Racing is a good enough defensive team that, you know, they can organize themselves well. And, you know, the goalkeeper is high on confidence, been making some really, really good saves, keeping his teams in the game. But I mean, one could look at the fact that, you know, when your goalkeeper is the man of the match, you know, it means that he's been exposed quite a lot, you know. And against the Arnett Garden team out of the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup Championship, looking to stay at the top of the Jamaica Premier League at home on a Sunday, 7:30. That's when Arnett play most of their games and their fans are really out and about to support them. I think I wouldn't be surprised if it ends 3-1, but I think it's gonna end 2-1. Because like I said, Arnett Gardens at home, very, very difficult team to beat. But Racing has some quality players. The number 10, Ellis, really, really good player. And I'm looking forward to see what he brings to the table this week. So yeah, should be good. Jason said Arnett 3-1. Unseen said Racing 2-1. That would be a massive upset. MG said 3-1 Jungle. Jeremy Lee. Arnett is playing Racing, the newly promoted team. So we'll see how that goes, people. And then following that, Monday night, inside the jungle, you're gonna have promoted Chapelton Maroons facing Mobe United. This is going to be a very interesting match. In the head-to-head, these teams have played twice when Chapelton was in the Premier League the first time. Both of those games ended in draws. So nothing really there in terms of the head-to-head. However, in pre-season, Mobe played Chapelton at Chapelton. JC, the home team is Chapelton. In pre-season, Mobe played Chapelton at Chapelton. And the game ended 3-0 in favor of Chapelton. That was like a week or 2 weeks before the start of the Premier League season. Mobe traveled to Chapelton, and the game ended 3-0 in favor of Chapelton. So, like I tell people, don't underestimate Chapelton Maroons. I thought they had the best transfer window. You look at the players that they brought in. O'Neal Thompson there looking to make his name. Teddy Johnson, former national player, former coach of Tivoli, also looking to stake a claim on the Premier League. Bigger Thompson, first time as a head coach of the Premier League, really looking to stamp his authority on the Premier League. Chapelton play really, really good football. Yeah, MG play really, really good brand of football, a lot of passing and stuff. So and the Arnett Garden surface allows for that. But Montego Bay, coming off a defeat last season, will be looking to rebound. And so they would really, really have something to say about that. For me, at the Anthony Smalling Sports Complex, I think this game is going to end in a draw again. Richard Edwards said 3-1 for Mobe. Now, I don't know the score. I think this game is going to end in a draw because MG said 1-0 for Chapelton. Interesting. Good, Richard said Mobe have to better players. Don't underestimate Chapelton players, bro. Like, Chapelton players, they have some good players, bro. I'm telling you, people, do not underestimate Chapelton Maroons. I'm telling you. Travis said MG, Nicky Woodley is at Chapelton. Yes, I don't know if he's going to play, but yeah, he's there. Travis said MBU 2-1. I think this game is going to end in a draw. I'm not sure of the scoreline, but I think this game is going to end in a draw. That's my prediction. I think this game is going to end in a draw. It'll be interesting to see the squad. And also, Chapelton has been well rested. They haven't played since match day 1. And Mobe will be traveling up from Mobe. They also played Mobe has played in all 2 previous rounds already. Chapelton only played 1 game. So any injuries they got, they had an extra week to rest and to prepare and to plan out their tactics. I mean, they would not have seen Mobe against Harborview because that game wasn't televised, but they would have played Mobe prior to the season starting, so they could have a clear idea of what Mobe has to offer. So, the extra week of planning and resting and preparation could prove to be a good thing, even though it could probably prove negative for them because, they probably would have lacked much sharpness. So Mobe could have that advantage over them. So Jason said 2-1 for Mobe. People, I'm telling you, don't underestimate Chapelton. I'm telling you. Remember, I told the people, don't underestimate Chapelton. And then the final match of the week is going to see Portmore versus Tivoli Gardens. Now, I think Portmore is going to have the first win of the season. I think Portmore United is going to have the first win of the season. As Tivoli Gardens still trying to find their footing. Tivoli got a draw away to Humble Lion. But, Humble Lion was not the most potent team in front of goals. It was a Chapelton win. All right, bro. Like I said, we'll see. Duckland said 2-0 Mobe. He said Duckland, Mobe, not play them, not appear them, not here. tough start to the season for us, but the season start on Monday. MG said Portmore 2-0. So for me, I think Portmore have a really good bunch of players. It's just that they have not been able to get it right. I mean, and they had 2 tough games, Mount Pleasant, and they also had Cavalier, who was in competition. So if you look at it, they played 2 teams that were in competition. People, hit the like button. People, make sure you hit the like button. All right, Brian, Monday we talk. All right, my boss. People, make sure you hit the like button. Yo, Jason, Travis, tell me what going up on the likes, them, bro. People, make sure you like the video, you know. Yeah, man, make sure you like the people. I want to make you have to stop and tell them to like the video. Bro. Make sure you like, I'm going to reach. Just like the video. Richard said, oh, Nilal drop. I don't believe that. Nilal, no, sir. Portmore and Tivoli, no, brother. Portmore win a match at 2-1, brother. 2-1. Portmore win a match there. MG said 2-0. JC Guna said 1-0. MG said Portmore are the worst start of any team in the league based on who they play in opening games. Yeah? Yeah? Duke, say man, underestimate them, brother. 2-0 to Mobile. People, like up the show, people. See there? Richard said 2 sides are dead. All right, my boss. But me think Portmore are going to win the match at 2-1 still. If they win 2-0, I would be surprised. But I think Tivoli might score a goal in that game. I think Tivoli might score a goal in that game. So yeah, I think Tivoli might score a goal in that game. But I think Portmore is gonna have their first 3 points of the season. Rudolph Austin, Coach Austin, gonna get him first 3 points on Monday. I believe so. Because Portmore, they look really good against Cavalier in patches. They just weren't able to put it together. But against a Tivoli team who lost quite a few key players, yeah, I think Portmore is gonna have their first 3 points. So people, remember me telling them, Portmore go win 2-1. MG said 2-0. I think Tivoli will score a goal. So 2-1. Issa, what's wrong with the brother? Now drop the link in the comment. I could come talk about referee. I will give you a chance to come talk about referee, brother. So people, moving along now, people. So last week Saturday, I was done by Macron. Last week, so that's it. So people, that's it. For the Jamaica Premier League. The televised game for this week. All right, so the live games for tomorrow, people. The live games for tomorrow is going to be Waterhouse versus Cavalier at 5 p.m. and Arnett Gardens versus Racing at 7:30 p.m. Both games will be shown live on Sportsmax. Or let me say, should be shown live on Sportsmax. And on Monday night, Chapelton versus Mobile and Portmore versus Tivoli. So those are the 4 games. So the 4 games being played at the Arnett Garden. Those games will be televised or should be televised. And since the Portmore not winning a thing, Travis said Tivoli 1-0. So those games will be televised. I'm gonna try and, well, like I said, I want to be at 3 games tomorrow. So I'll be either at Beer versus Humble Lion or Moulins versus Harborview. I'm going to be at one of those games tomorrow. Then, of course, I'll be at the two televised games. So, all things being equal. I'm not sure if people, I don't know what I got tomorrow. Depends on how I feel still. But I'm going to try my best to be there and provide some information, some updates as much as possible and stuff, on my Instagram. So, people tune into my Instagram tomorrow. I'll try to provide as much updates as possible on the games, players, substitutions, goals, cards. I'll try as much as possible to do all those things. So once I'm at the games, we'll provide updates on those things, people. Definitely. So I'll try my best. People, as I say, as they reach in, hit the like button. No matter have to stop and tell them to like up the show, people. See? So we are moving on now, people. We're moving on now. Correspondence out if you know. Yeah, man. Just man, people them always give me the information, bro. People them always give me the information, brother. I really, really appreciate that as well. So I'm trying to find the document, people. Just give me a minute. I'm trying to find this document that I saw coming out of from Issa. So you have two documents. Yeah, unseen. Give me a minute. I'm going to drop the link. Two documents. So first, unseen, me now hold on for the link. Me now hold on for the link in the brother. Just hold on, man. Patience, man. Around with them, man. So first, all right, people. All right. Hold on. I'm going to put the link in the comment. Brother, bad me up, you know. Around with them. See them. Road. All right, so people, first, so there was an incident last week, Saturday, in a match between Dinthill and McGraw, where a referee was assaulted by players from Dinthill High School. So the first thing what happened was this. I almost said this too. Okay. Yeah, people, ready now. So the first thing was the Dinthill High School, Dinthill Technical principal, Anthony Garwood, who incidentally is a former FIFA referee. So this was what the Dinthill school provided to the members of the staff. Listen, people. So this was dated September 23rd. It reads, re-incident in the game between McGraw versus Dinthill Technical High School on September 21st, 2024. So this is what I'm saying. Regarding the behavior of a few of our DaCosta Cup football players who openly showed dissent towards the match official after the game between the teams named above, we met with the players and the coaching staff on Monday, September 23rd. The following actions were taken against the following individuals. So listen now, people. Malik White, offense, shoved the match official after the game. Sanction, 5-day suspension to return to school on September 31st, 2024. First mistake, Mr. Garwood. September do have 31 days. People, first mistake that Mr. Garwood, September do not have 31 days of bar. We not appreciate too much fun that. Banned from participating in or in any extracurricular activities for the remainder of the season, referred to the Dispute Resolution Foundation. Next, Shamir Hutchinson, gross misconduct on the field of play after the game. Sanction, 3-day suspension to return to school on September 27th, awaiting Issa hearing on the incident. Third player, Tifaya Brian, gross misconduct after the game. 3-day suspension to return to school on September 27th, counting sessions after returning from suspension. They should not be on the school compound during the suspension period. Yours respectfully, Anthony Garwood, Principal, Dinthill Technical High School. So that was on the 23rd. That was on the 23rd. That was on the 23rd. Brother, unseen. What's wrong with you, brother? Don't distract me, brother. Me drop the link and join the stream, brother. Alright, Issa Allen. Alright, me soon get to your comment, Issa. I'll make sure I start a comment because I don't want to miss it. So, people, that was that. Mr. Garwood doing things. See? Alright, I'll read something else for now. So, next, the big bad Issa hearing took place This was the outcome. MG, click the link. So this was what Issa sent out, people. Press release. Issa water the Costa Cup football competition. The intersecondary. I'm turning on the phone so we can read it. Yeah, big up ranking. Big up, bro. This is what Issa said. The Intersecondary School Sports Association Disciplinary Committee met today, Thursday, September 26, 2024, and investigated an incident involving Dinthill Technical players Tyrese Gow, Shamir Hutchinson, and Malik White. The decision of the disciplinary committee is as follows. 1. Malik White and Shamir Hutchinson are both banned from participating in any Issa competition for 1 year, effective September 26, 2024. 2. Tyrese Gow is suspended for 3 Costa Cup matches with effect from September 26, 2024. 3. Dinthill Technical is placed on a 3-year probation and therefore may be suspended from participating in Issa competitions if there are any further breaches of our disciplinary code of conduct within the period of probation. Finally, the Intersecondary School Sports Association reminds all its various stakeholders that we are committed to ensuring that all our student athletes display the requisite decorum befitting their status as ambassadors of our schools and the various competitions in which they compete. We strongly condemn any actions of indiscipline and more so acts of physical aggression and or assault on any match official. And so of course you know them copy the relevant people them on this. So that was that, people, and we thought it was business as usual. So today there were 30 Costa Cup matches that were scheduled to be played. 30 Costa Cup matches that were scheduled to be played today, and no Money Cup matches were scheduled to be played today. So it was just the 30 Costa Cup matches that were scheduled to be played today. And this morning, this message came into a media group with persons who media practitioners who give comments and who give results and updates on Issa Sports Media Update Group. Good morning. No, good day. Please note that the referees have withdrawn their services for the matches today, and all matches for Saturday, September 28 are postponed. That message was relayed at 1:43 p.m. But you know, of course, no people before that, you know, people were rumbling about referees taking action, and they were not going to turn up for games. People, reach out to a referee, and the referee directed me to Issa and said, I'm not giving any comment. I must contact Issa. So, in the afternoon now, Issa provided this press release for immediate release September 28, 2024. The Intersecondary School Sports Association, Issa, was today forced to postpone all games scheduled for Saturday, September 28, 2024 in the Costa Cup competition. These games are now scheduled to be played on Monday, September 30, 2024. The postponement of the games resulted from a position taken by the members of the Jamaica Football Referee Association, JFRA, and communicated to Issa earlier today, Saturday, September 28, 2024, to not make themselves available for games in our competitions until an urgent meeting is held between their representatives and Issa. So the referee them say, them not do not much until Issa meet with them. It should be noted that Issa arranged and met with the representative of the JFRA within an hour of receiving the letter of concern from the JFRA. Despite a fruitful meeting where all concerns raised were addressed and solutions agreed upon, the referees decided that they would not make themselves available for the games before Monday, September 30th, 2024. So Issa meet the referee them say them still not available until Monday. The concerns raised by the JFRA are related to the general safety and security of match officials at our games, as well as the stipulated penalties for persons who verbally or physically abuse match officials. Issa has committed to reviewing the general operations and in particular the specific areas of concern raised, with the intention to ensuring that we continue to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all persons participating in our various competitions. We are disappointed that the conciliatory position could not have been arrived at that would allow today's games to be played, but look forward to a quick and smooth resumption on Monday, September 30th, 2024. So, people, it's a my people situation now. So, for one, I understand the referee's perspective on their plight. I understand the referee's perspective and their plight. See? Understand the referee's perspective and their plight. So I was at the game between Dinthill and McGrath. Yeah, big up Kevin. I was at the game between Dinthill and McGrath. Hansi was there as well. And to the best of my knowledge, I didn't see any police officers available or around, or any identified security personnel. So that's one. So we never seen none of them people. So based on my understanding, having spoken to referees, they are saying that it is within their power if they turn up to a venue, officiate a game, and there are no police or security persons available, they can choose to say, yo, we're not doing this game, and police or security have to be present, or they can just go home and don't do anything. So they are saying that. At the McGrath Distillery game, there were none of those persons available, which I think was disappointing because of the nature of that game. The rivalry is very high and stuff.
Bam, can I say something?
Sure.
Asking when I was at the Veer game, the coach from McGrath said that there were two security personnel at the game. Now the problem with that is that I can't identify them. And there were security at the front of the school up at the top there, so in uniform. But they weren't close to the feel of play to help in any situation. So but based on what the coach said, I just want to make that clear so that we yeah.
Brother, a full argument that the secret them with their McGrath, they were not there to control crowd around the field. They were there collecting money and organizing people to come into the venue. So insane that they were there. Yes, they were there, but they were not in that. When I came to the venue, is gate me see the secret them organized, brother.
When me go into the venue, the security there at the top, there's 10 people go around, walk that side through the school to come to the field. That was the security in uniform. The coach at the game versus Veer and Mullines said to me that there were armed security there. The armed security was the one that put him in the classroom and make sure that he was okay.
Of having an armed security guard at the venue who cannot be identified by the referee or the match officials.
That is the problem now. But where was
the armed security when the people them were surrounding the referee at the end of the game? I never see it. You saw him?
I don't know. I see one person run on the field. I wonder if he was an armed security. I don't know. but he
That's
was
the problem.
one of them who went in and.
But that's the problem. If the police is there, brother, it makes no sense for us to be in a crowded area and say police is there to protect us, and we can't at least identify who is there to protect us, brother. Like, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. So that's my first thing. I'm continuing. So, me never saw security available, brother. When halftime Auntie Mia was there, when halftime Mia was there on the field, we had a video. Everybody, brother, everybody just enclose the field, brother. People just go in on the field, brother. There wasn't even any rope or no barrier to stop people or no, brother. But halftime, people just go on the field. Yeah, and people go to the referee, and me not going to them was trying to threaten him or anything. They were talking to them, but and then eventually them scatter because people go for them team that were listening to the halftime talk and stuff. But there was not enough control mechanism put in place by the school to protect the officials or even the players, brother. Bro, even around where the bench was, where the bench is, where that area on the football field is normally a protected space where only officials and stuff. Brother, everybody there around this stuff. No, but there was nothing no protection mechanism was not in place. So, a full argument. Look at me, I agree with you. A sleeping police matter. So many was the police. As a matter of fact, when the police people came to the venue, it was almost like about 7:20, 7:30, brother. By that time, the Dinthill was gone already, and most of the people them who were there leave and gone already. And the referees were out there in them car, brother. With them chunk open thing and write up some paper, brother. And people were talking to the referee, and the police then come and come create excitement with siren and stuff, bro. Joke argument that. So, the referee them play. And the referee can take up some blame. Brother, if you go to the match and you're not have the security, don't play the game. Because they must provide the security, brother. Some hopes are going forward when they go to the venues and them don't no security or no police, don't play the football much, brother. I agree with them on that perspective. Then, next thing. So the referee them say them have an issue with that. Now, when we disagree with the referee them is, we disagree with them on the point here. The incident occurred on Saturday of last week. And the referee was assaulted and stuff and whatever. If you had, brother, so between match, so Saturday happened, match in a morning cup, I got to go play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 days after that match play every day. As a matter of fact, sometimes in pouring deplorable conditions, rain or fall, waterlogged field, everything happened, brother, and play. As a body, you cannot tell me, say, you are concerned about the security of your official or the safety, and you wait till 5 days after your strike. A joke thing referee never go on with this, brother. Me not work with that, brother. If you have an issue with security, which is a real issue, you cannot wait till 5 days after you say your strike, brother. Joke argument referee never go on with, brother. Me not agree with that. A joke thing referee them go on with about that, brother. You referee them brother, them old Issa to Ransom bridging to them. Me agree with that. Me agree with the fact saying, sick, brother, and me agree that adequate security measures must be put in place to protect not just referees, to protect all persons involved. Players, coach, referee, nurse, doctor, everybody was involved. The adequate security must be there to protect them. But the referee them cannot come, them go ref match Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 days after the incident, go ref match. And stop it, don't tell them ref no match. A joke thing referee them go on. We don't agree with them on that, brother. Joke thing them go on with Virginia.
What may I say is,
yeah.
No, so why people feel like say, I mean, I believe, sir, why people take me out of context? Me I put the thing in a context, brother. And based on what the court me I give the benefit of the doubt in terms of saying that there was security. Now, with that said, I think that is supposed to have security that is identified, right? Police. When police there, people now got to run on the field and do certain things. You got to me and say our soldier, something. Yeah. sometimes. So that's what I say. But I say, if we say there was no security, we don't know. We can't say that. And that's other people may feel away.
No man, honestly, me not brother, me not care brother. Big man, me did it, and me not see no security that was there protecting the brother. When me are going in, me see brother. When me are going in, I saw a gentleman at the gate in a security uniform, and 2 female in a Magra shirt. Them look like some teacher or some staff of Magra. There when the match play, there was no security present who could be identified that was here to protect
that is true. That is
the
true.
people them brother.
That is true.
And see, brother. Remember, you know, the people them surround the referee, you know, both Dinthill players and spectators. Me there, I watch them. Me just no security, brother. Even when the player them try to attack the referee, brother, me just no security. I try to come to beat them. Do up thing them are going with. That's not a foolishness. But the referee, the position, they understand it from the perspective that they need to be secured. But you cannot wait till 5 days after, brother, and try to stop it. That, brother, that, me not agree with that, brother. Bro, because today, there was supposed to be a televised game between Titchfield and Iona. Although one of my favorite people, them, sportsman go down a Portland, don't go shut up them thing, and the referee them say them a strike. A joking referee them a go on with, brother. What, brother? A lot of people made preparations for today, brother. Schools, mark field, prepare field, people get paid for that. Means prepare, players, remember them.
You know, say the match them could have played though.
The match them kept the referees them now, prepare the match unseen.
No, Issa have the right to get anybody to ref the match. If Issa can use, Issa can use PT and ref the match, you know.
No man, Issa not do that. Issa not.
I'm gonna tell you. So
No, but
you
I think that was nothing about it. That wouldn't be the right thing. But what I say is,
tell them
remember the youth them as student athlete, you know. So the youth them would have put all them studies from past to go play a match. And two the referees said them not going to match. Two the joke thing referee them are going with. And me have to referee for you know. Joke thing them are going with, brother. Me not agree with them on that. If you have strike, me not see nothing strike, you know. If you have strike, brother. And you have your right to strike. Do not wait. If the referees don't feel safe, what? God, golden, joke argument that. The referee them ref match Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I Saturday alone them afraid. Just think about what you have to know, brother. It's Saturday alone them afraid. Them go ref match Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, brother. That's what we have to
remember, say 2 different incidents, you know.
And see, if the referee them feel threatened that people are going to hurt them, oh, them go ref match Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, brother. Explain that to me. If afraid them afraid for them life, or them threatened, brother, joking them go on, them shouldn't do that what they do to them, brother. If they must strike,
but anyway, take it. If them did strike any day, Issa will lose. Anyway, take
no, yeah, but
it doesn't matter. Somebody will lose.
Well, on brother, if the man be strike Monday, bro. If them be strike Monday, you know. I remember I said on Saturday, and them say, yo, we don't attack referee. Yo, we not referee, we don't do no more match until it's a sort out them business. Get them ducks in a row. Bro, joking the ball.
No, but suppose them want to send a message to Issa. Maybe they don't like the judgment to them pass on Dinthill.
No.
Yes, suppose they don't like the judgment.
No,
because Peter Pentecost come out, you know, and said,
No, unseen. The role of the referee is not to be judge, jury, and executioner. If, bro, remember, you know, it's an organization, they have them different committees, brother. If it is that something happened, the referees, them cannot be saying that Dinthill must be kicked out. Them can't do that. A joke thing, them can't do that, brother. Me not agree with that. That means the referee, them want to try the case and be the jury to, brother. Them can't do that. Me not believe unseen the way I say, man, brother, them nothing at the power there. Brother, Issa, we put the rest of the committees in place. They look on the piece there. Yo.
But Bomb Sports, you tell me, right? Me as a referee, go one game, right? I mean, my match report after. I me get attack and assault. And then me here say, Issa, just give them a slap on the wrist. And you tell me, say, me can't strike. Me can't strike.
Unseen. Brother, brother.
Well, tap here, man.
No, brother, unseen. Just relax, brother. Listen to me.
Tap here, man.
Unseen. Just listen to me, brother. In the situation, you see where you do that? You are trying to be judge, jury, and executioner, brother. I'm saying the referee them cannot do that. Them kept up, brother.
That's the reason why, because they believe it's a slap on the wrist.
Well, I know, so that means Issa could never have a disciplinary meeting. Them just say, yo, referee, anything you want to be done to them.
No, but that's the thing. That's why they have a meeting now. Hold on, that's the reason they have meeting now. So Issa have to come down to the ground now with the referee. The match now go play the ref.
Referee them selfish with the brother.
No, sir, referee them do it right, brother. Referee them do it right.
Big man, I'm saying, brother. Me not brother. Listen to me.
Me up on the referee side today.
I'm seeing it's not a matter of side. What me say is brother. I'm not saying the brother. No, this is not brother. Me I want the man them must say the youth them beat up the referee. Them figure them yeah. Them to get banned.
Me no business where you want to say that, Issa.
Unseen.
Up on the referee side.
Unseen. I am not saying the referees them should not strike and them don't have a right to state them growth. They do. But I am saying if it is that you are concerned about your safety, brother, then by your safety you're concerned about, and that them say why them strike. In the letter, the referee never said they must strike because they didn't get banned. Them say them concerned about them safety, and the incident comes Saturday, and referee ref match Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. They were not concerned about them safety for the 5 days. Them, we don't agree with that, brother. We can't agree with that unseen. We can't, brother.
And everything when the mind I'll go up and write, you know, brother.
Big man a joke unseen. So you know what I referee them mind?
Eh?
You know what them mind?
Just school, man.
Big man a joke in referee them about. Brother,
man.
if them concerned about them safety, you see Monday, no match should play Monday. Referee just say, yo, we not feel safe, we not do no much because we feel like say we like in a danger and we not do sufficient, we not do enough to protect my brother. That's what them should do. But do not referee
them strike the meeting for today. They strike for the meeting.
So me I say, why is it that the referee ref match from
two
Monday
things them strike for the meeting. One, penalty to the school and when them abuse verbally and physically.
Yeah.
Right? And the next one is the security at the venues. That two things them strike for.
So me ask a question. The match I play Monday, the Manning Cup match then. Hey, me say a Manning Cup match play. Me remember. Me never wish there. Me say a Manning Cup match play between Stats and Kingston Technical. Team, me see that match play. Me don't watch a match online. Brother. Me don't know still. Me don't see everywhere still in the boat. He looks similar to like Magra, whereas in the field I have no rope run to that. I don't know, never did it. Probably did it. I'm gonna see this time I'm gonna watch it from. But brother, I joke referee them go on with. Hold on, let me read the comments then. Let me see what I'm going by comments. First thing is there any referee representative from the association? The referees are represented by the Jamaica Football Referees Association. And them represent our referees. So Trevor said, come Monday, the games for today will be played, BAM Sports, all right? A strike wasn't necessary, but I think the meeting with Issa and JFF is in order. Dukla, me agree to them to meet. Me agree, say, when the referee gets assault, them should have meet with Issa Sunday. That's what me agree with. Issa should have meet with the referee them Sunday morning.
No, Issa will honestly, but it wouldn't go out like that. The report that come in from the referee, right? Then they would have dialogue with the referee them and say, referee them and say, all right, do the thing. In my full argument. But that's exactly one.
If a referee get assaulted, everybody see the video and see what happened. They know what they don't need a report. The Issa and the referee association meet and say, yo, this is the right thing. Because
they must in a dialogue, BAM Sports. You was brain man, they must in a dialogue before. And it never so serious then. It's serious now.
No, unseen. Me as a TSA brother. Issa president. Him run a school, you know. So he understand me a long time. The head of the Jamaica Referee Association, Cardinal Samuels, she's an experienced referee, former people referee. If a video that they show say a player, I start a referee, I'm saying the next day them could have meet and talk about it. Preliminary discussion. They say, yo, you know, boy, this wrong, this right, etc., etc., etc. And them say, yo, we have a next meeting to see how we can, hold on there. How we can, Stefan, I don't know, bro. We can check out that, you know. I'm going to check it out and see if there's a member, referee association, or representative on the Issa disciplinary committee. That's a good question. I'm going to check out that. So, what I say is, campus, I don't know. I respond to that. Anyway, what I say is, them could have a little meeting, because I think they have an adversarial relationship. See? So, them could have meeting. Big man. The referee them, you know, will set them fear for them safety this Saturday. Remember, if got me last week Saturday, the referee them to them fear them safety. Them go ref match Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, brother. Me I said they never fear them safety them time there. Answer that and see.
What may I say to you is that there must be in dialogue with Issa about the situation. Issa then may kind of keep them growth and their mindset in a smooth way. But maybe certain things they might not meet the criteria what the referee them want. So it the cup full now and then just act. That's all I'm saying, Virgin. It can be that way, you know. You're gonna put it one way.
You don't think it look at what you said. The referee them after the Issa ruling come out about Dinthill.
That's why I said to you, a lot of you mentioned that it wasn't in writing. I said, yeah, not everything will be in writing. Something will be in writing because they want to be political correct. You understand what I mean? So nobody can say, hey, it's because I didn't tell her, blah, blah, blah. But it is because common sense tell that them feel like it's a slap on the wrist. Peter Prendergast came out and say, yo, if them don't get the penalty that them deserve, and this is the time that Issa needs to act.
Brother, with all due respect, Mr. Prendergast, a full argument that Tima combo, if you not get where deserve. Brother, that means, brother, that is unseen. That means what the referee them say. I remember now I say all referee, but you see the position that they take is that Issa don't need a disciplinary committee. Issa just need a referee there. So when that incident happen, the referee them can just need.
Bro, the referee them have a right, brother. Them get the
I am not saying them don't have a right, but
they must have a referee on the disciplinary committee.
I don't know if them have it, but me I say it's brother.
Of course, that's supposed to be.
Brother, the referee them cannot.
Remember, say you have referee assessors who are principal, you know.
Auntie, yeah, Mr.
You know that, right?
Me know it.
Okay. So them same one I look out to, you know. Don't feel like say I just referee alone, man.
I'm saying to you, if the premise of the referees, hold on. They will just say one second. If there are none of the general feel the position being my side, I don't know, you know, Stefan. I don't know what the medium. I guess them can continue to communicate. What me I say is, brother. There's brother. You see what the referee do today. Me not support it, brother. Me understand the need for them safety. Travis, you're undefeated in there, brother. Anyways, me understand the referee them have me sorry, I never have the calling thing. Yo, you have the calling thing unseen?
Eh?
You have the calling thing?
Yeah, man, you can call me and them. But you know, hear the problem with my calling thing. Them now can hear you, but you can't hear them. So them cannot say them piece and then just come off and then you talk.
Alright. Put the number in that thing. People are come start manager and them man don't want to call you. But brother, what I say is, bro, the referee them, me not have no issue with them advice, them opinion to say.
Number 7 number failed to go up. What is that? This comment has failed.
No, put it in the private chat. You can't put brother, you can't put no.
What going on with this man?
Brother, you can't put in a private chat, bro, and me have to put it in the comments.
Why you can't go there? Why me can't post it?
You don't know, brother. You just tell us it can't happen.
What is
Put it in a private chat, brother. I ate
long
everything
time?
before it.
You don't have to. Soon get the calling thing over already, man. Just a matter of days.
People see the number there. If you don't want to call in, or if you don't want to drop the link, if you don't want to join the panel. See? Anyways, what me have to eat? If, brother, me not tell you to referee them can't strike unseen. I'm saying them can strike anytime they want. What me have said, the moment the referee them go ref match 5 days after the incident where them tell them, hold on. Jump here, me drop the link already, but I drop it again.
I don't see no issue with when them strike.
No,
Anytime them strike, any day
brother,
them strike, for as long as football play.
warm to the world for people that will prepare for the match to them, brother. The people that who
One
have them
20
franchise.
One 20 and the boy them a talk me on my face, brother.
Answer that joking, brother. No, brother. I'm just stop. Because I don't want the people them think that me I support the youth them. Because I agree with it, brother. The stance that is to the youth them. Some people say it's harsh. Me don't think it's harsh. Me just think that me just think Issa was wrong to suspend Tyrese go. Because me did it and he wasn't involved in the situation. Like,
maybe at the after that in the schoolyard. Remember say a different thing happened up at the schoolyard, you know. Because Dinthill our next player upon the what the principal must give suspension or whatever.
yeah,
I don't know how him get denied. How him get denied.
Obviously, because the principal would have get a report from their people and say who was involved.
I wonder for the Indian brother, because film shirt they come off long time and stop me see my try to stop people from blick the referee. So mix up go on.
Yo, me don't know, brother. But anyway, what me have to is, brother, the referee them, me not agree with them too. If them want to strike, you know, me not tell them can't strike. But, brother, no, Kevin, my take on Issa punishment is I think the punishment fit the crime. No little youth, I'm telling people, no little youth must beat up the big man or try. And Issa had to send a message to any other little youth out there when things say them can attack referee. Must know that when you attack referee, you will be bad. You go slung in your yard and don't put the money up and attack. Them to know that. So the punishment there, yeah, we agree. Them to know that, yo, if you thought that we have things said, and if you thought that we have things said, them can attack referee, them to know say, yo, if me do this, the sanction is going to be swift and severe. So them to know that.
Is that a severe sanction?
What you mean unseen? What can be more severe? What more can Issa do more than ban you for 1 year? You can't have that. Whatever. Issa can't look him up.
All is the player. All is the player.
The players like 16, 17.
So him have like 2 more years in the competition.
Arguably, yeah.
Yeah, and ban him for life, man.
No. Want to rehabilitation.
No, man. Well, we don't say that go too harsh for the youngster, but man, that was a horrible incident, man. I don't know what to say. That was something like you see them thing with the fans them sometime back in the day. But a student doing that to a referee, a elder, you can't look away, man.
No, man, you have to have man for life, man. You have to have rehabilitation, brother. You still have to have some level of rehabilitation. Well, someone said, Brian, suppose referee them, they don't want to meet and it wasn't forthcoming. Brother, I submit to you, Duane, I submit to you that if the referee them did say, yo, want a meeting from Monday, between Monday and Friday, I mean, they would have married. Me think to because
so it sounds like they wanted a harsher punishment.
The referee them strike when they ban Dinthill.
Oh, they want Dinthill over the competition. All right.
That's our meeting. I saw it look.
But me hear that long time, you know. So them are gonna strike, you know, if Dinthill not get the ban.
Brother, I watch it, brother. And the next
a long time you get the phone call upon that, you know.
Bro, this is the next thing to you know. If referee them can say to Issa say, yo, here what? We don't feel safe. We not going to Dinthill correct the government. I'm not talking. Them can't put a piece of Dinthill because if Dinthill never have my Dinthill, I don't want Margaret. So maybe Dinthill have more security measures, but let's just say them and say, yo, we now got
Hold on. By the way, speaking of that, Margaret face any issues on this, any fines or nothing?
No.
Because you were there. What's security like? Well, you guys were there. What's security like?
Well, the champion, Margaret have to sanction. And brother, you see, under the FIFA regulation and rule, it is the home team who is responsible to ensure the security of all persons involved.
What is a constitution say?
Me don't know.
Yeah, what is a ruling say? What is a ruling say?
No, me don't know. They are telling about
they can say Issa, FIFA, Issa rule them say.
Big man. There's no rule that Issa can make. We can contravene a FIFA rule. If that happens, a FIFA rule take loss. You know where you talk to answer. You know where you separate. There's no rule that them can be targeted in order to football for Jamaica best in a FIFA. What me after is, I'm not argue say Margaret to get the sanction. I'm just saying. Under normal circumstances, and the home team would have been responsible to ensure them have adequate security for the safety of all involved in the game. What me after is, the referee them can't set them fair for them safety. And 5 days after the incident, 5 consecutive days after, they were there officiating matches. And today, on the 6th day, they must say, yo, me now rep the match because I'm fearful to me safety or whatever, brother.
So hold on, Brian. So maybe they got some assurance that security and things will be different. And then with the games in midweek, them go and nothing change. And then when they decide to come together and say enough is enough. That's possible.
Jambiel.
That's possible.
Jambiel, stop trying to protect them. Stop trying to defend them.
We're not trying to protect. No. We're not trying to protect my. We're just being biased on all angles. Not possible. Be honest. That's not possible.
Jambiel.
Bro, that means I try to do for man. I try to make him see a different way, but the not see Jambiel.
No, but it's a simple question saying that's not possible.
It's possible.
Yeah, anything possible in life. What me just say? You refer them ref match 5 days straight, brother.
Yeah.
So if them say we want security, day 1, them go ref match, and then after them ref match, they meet and them say, boy, 100 referee come and say, yo, security be inadequate. 2 them go ref match, and then it's inadequate. Wednesday, me believe that by Wednesday now them say, no man, Issa, one of the joke on it, no more match. So Thursday and Friday, remember that Thursday and Friday match repping up, pouring rain in a brother. Rain. And then go rep match.
Alright. So Brian, you have a question for you unseen then. One, did Dinthill play in between today and last week when they played the last match?
Dinthill not play no match. Dinthill from last Saturday, Dinthill not play no more. Their next match is Wednesday next week.
So far, alright. And 2,
hold on.
Yeah.
Margaret played match yesterday. And yesterday or the day before. Yesterday Margaret played match. Down on Margaret play. I refer you going to the ref match.
And don't be surprised.
Hold
on. And don't be surprised. The referee turn up with Dinthill game.
Me not say name. Me not be surprised. But I say, remember I done at Margaret school referee them after granted it was not Margaret people them know what a dung they tap me. Margaret played yesterday or the day before. And referee go down to the ref match. The referee get banned and them
hold on. What's the last question then? So did the official referee body made an official statement on the situation?
No, me hear from them. Issa me hear from.
Oh, some of them the sneaker a protest there last minute.
Them say the referee them now. But me not the media group, the media people them say referee them now answer the phone.
Chacha.
And me call referee today and then direct me to Issa and me talk to Issa. So me can hold it. Issa. Yes. Referee said no, answer the question, go talk to Issa. So alright, no problem.
So based on that tonight, so like no game now go on Monday.
No, but it's a press release. Them say the games that we're scheduled for today will be played on Monday.
Yeah.
And so those games will be played on Monday.
That's what they hope.
Well, I guess them to come out of the meeting.
And I started
Referee them said they made themselves available on Monday. That's what Issa said in their press release.
So I was sound away, but I'm not sorry for Sportsmax. Sportsmax today, I'm mobile with you. Go show the game and then I go. Then go put and go set up. I'm not sorry for them. I'm not sorry for them.
They agree with it.
Them go to Poland. Wait a second, them go to Poland.
I mean, them done a pitch field today and set up camera and everything.
I'm not sorry for them.
Play.
I'm not sorry for them. Then for the mobile, go yeah.
Man, them say no rain fall today. That's why, man.
Oh, you know, rain always fall at Portland. Yo, hear me as still. As I say, brother, I don't want the people there. I don't want the point. People, I agree that the referee them must be provided with adequate security at football games. Me agree that if referee them go the match and them don't see adequate security, they must not play the football game. I equally also agree that the school them must put necessary things in place to protect not just referees, players, and everybody involved, even spectators them to have. But the fact that the referee them strike after the decision about Dinthill come out, I feel as if they were aggrieved and they wanted a stronger punishment. And I'm saying they cannot be judge, jury, and executioner. Me not agree with them on that. People make
hold on. You don't believe them have a right to do. You don't believe as a body of personnel, them have a right to choose what they want. They might protest. They have a right to protest though.
Yes, I know disagree to the right to protest, but me I said to you, say, I think that the protest today was not in the best interest of football. Man.
Oh well, that's a different argument that. Well, a completely different argument. I agree with you there. Because it hurt the rest of the youths them. It hurt the youths them more than anything.
Yo, 60 school never play match today. 30 that's a match schedule. 60 school never play match today. None of them play, they're gonna beat up the referee and assault the referee. And one school and one player assault them. I mean, I believe that the good put up in the
remember, one next thing you have me to, you know, one next one at me, you know. I'm more down, one next one at me, you know. Malden and Cornwall, you know. You see that one there?
No, what? Oh, me here, bro.
There was a player, when the time after Dinthill?
So 2 years after Dinthill. So 2 that.
When the
2 after Dinthill? Well, I'm very good. 2 after Dinthill?
No, that one that make 2.
Oh.
Ansi, when the time?
I something me at earpod. Something up on Sadiq show earlier. I hear them talk about ranking that about it.
Okay. Well, that's
so I'm gonna have all the details them, but me hear that part then. I said it.
So it's an issue then one.
Yeah, man, it's an issue.
Yeah, but brother, yeah, all right. You see, if that's the case, and a second incident occur, because people we have the balance. If that's the case, and a second incident occur, then yes, the referees are within them right to say, yo, at 2 times, no, in 1 week, we now do the match tomorrow. I agree with that, you know. If we never know what to but if a referee was attacked, more than they say.
Yeah, Cornwall.
And Cornwall College, so if a referee was attacked, in that incident then this they are willing them right to say, yo.
The man said that Cornwall score 1 goal for a gear offside, then Cornwall go score right after. Marlon go score, referee give offside, then Cornwall go score after, and then that's a problem.
But that's so unseen. That game finished? No. That game finished?
There's somebody that said the ref went to hospital and spent the night. Bombard.
Are you serious? Hold on, how many what I want to do? Someone know what I want to do. I know some worse.
Christopher Wright. Him say the ref went to hospital and spent the night. I heard. Oh, I heard. Oh. No, sir.
I heard.
No, man, if that's the case, referee them can strike. Agree with them to strike. If that's the case.
You know, turn up.
No, turn him. Bro, I'm not turning. I'm brother. Unseen from day 1 enough. From earlier in the incident, Mr. TSA, if the referee them get assaulted and them fear for them safety, they must strike. We agree with that. I'm just saying, it looked to me, based on the evidence that I had at the time, that the referee them strike. That the referee them strike because of the Dinthill situation. See?
You're fair, man. You're fair.
So if that's not the case, and I can't don't know, brother, see I'm gonna see some stone showing. Jamaica food and job, what kind of facts to get right? if the referee, if a referee was attacked after the Dinthill incident, and then decide to yo, somebody attack we, so we now go play the match, then they are within them right to do that. But if they are striking because Dinthill not get banned, I joke thing that me not agree with that. All I say, a man say, Brian, member say we don't know the reason, we are just speculating. So not shut on the points. No, I'm not shut on the points them, bro. I'm not shutting them down. I'm just saying it look away to me that the referee them strike after the decision from Dinthill come out. Still, that's one. Now two, also Christopher Wright said from what I heard, it wasn't players, it was fans. Either matter. Them have security to protect and to protect referee from anybody, whether players, fans, anybody.
So hold on. We really go to them dark days again?
Eh?
We go to them dark days of football again? That you tell me?
Yo, hold on, brother. Hold on, because unseen. See, somebody has said today them should have played. So Jamaica couldn't travel. Who should have played today? Cornwall and Marlon should have played today, or what? Me not understand. Explain that to me, brother.
I make somebody explain. Because I not hear everything. Come on, late. I hear some part of it. I'm just telling me.
Jamaica couldn't travel. Explain to me, because I not understand. Yeah, the home team should be sanctioned as well. Well, that is something Issa can look into, you know, because we know normally if a club football, even if a visiting team attack you, the FIFA is saying the home team must have adequate security measures in place to protect all involved. So if it's the home team, if it's the away team or whoever, what are the home team then who are responsible for the most part. But as them are say, I don't know if Issa live up to that.
But Issa forget look up blame to because Issa not even send a match commissioner a match. Me not see no match commissioner in position where I'm supposed to be. Me not see no referee assessor.
And see, the match commission people like up the stream no man. People like up the stream no man.
Yeah.
But I'm going to stop until
You like see them people ain't there, you know. And that's supposed to be the game.
No, but
the match commissioner got second round alone.
No, but the truth is, me not think we have enough match commissioner for that.
No, man, not tell me that.
People
like
up the stream, people.
Not tell me that, Bam Sports. Not tell me that. It's like one people forget blame and pressure for them on them, and the others don't forget none. I say it so. And we'll find an excuse for everybody. Look how much people at college and everything there. Pay some young youth to come do the thing, brother.
Christopher said ranking said 5 minutes was left in the game. So Christopher, the game between Marlon and Cornwall, that game was played when? When that game they played? Tell me that. Come this ranking earlier about John Peel drop off. But this ranking in the comments earlier about we not see him again. So somebody tell me when that game they played between Marlon and Cornwall College. Yeah, I don't want to know. When was that game? The people, like up the stream, people. We have 60 people watching and 44 likes. People, like up the stream, like up the stream. Like up the stream, people, like up the stream. So yeah, unseen. Because I'm going to end the show short, you know. Brother, as me I said, if the referee, the way the referee them strike today, I don't agree with it, brother. If them strike on the basis that Dinthill never get a harsher punishment, I think that is wrong. Referee can't be judged through an executioner, brother. I don't agree with that. So I don't agree with that, brother. As me say, a lot of people were involved in today's proceedings, bro. Multiple people were involved, and the strike affected them negatively, brother. Still, however, if it is that a referee was attacked subsequent to the Dinthill incident, then yes, I agree to the referee of all right. It's track. And me say, the thing said the referee of them turn to the games and you don't have adequate security, they must not officiate the game. And I think Issa must implore upon the home teams that they must provide adequate security to not just protect officials, but players and fans. They must not be just having a match of play and you don't have adequate security personnel being there, brother. I don't agree with that premise. So if that happens, Issa have to look into that, and the school there have to look into that and fix things, brother. That's my view on that situation. Anstine, what's your final view?
I have no issues with the referee doing strike. You understand me? Any day them do it, when match I play, somebody go feel the pinch. And I say, go good suffer for the body. Whole heap of time I have suffer for the body in my life.
We not agree with that. We not agree with that, Steve.
Whole
We
heap
not
of
agree
time.
with the good. I don't agree with the good stuff for the bad part. We not agree with that, brother.
That is just life. You understand me? Good suffer for the body from Bible days. I say it alright.
We not agree with that.
So, I don't see that change no time soon in my lifetime. That the style. So, refer them to me, them do them do what they want to do. If you Issa have to jump and start the meeting quick and fast, not less than a couple hours, right? And get the man them to agree upon certain terms. And that was the all of the day. Alright? So let us see what happened Monday. And if schools them are gonna follow suit, because the bulletin must go to the schools them now and principal to start make sure the police and all them things that they are again. My schools can afford it, Bridget. One like to them, bro.
I agree with that.
Them,
The
bro.
people, that's it enough people. Thanks for joining the show. The people them who turn up, although we started late. Thanks to the people who share.
I send something. You watch?
I'm not talking about on the street. You see,
Eh?
I'm talking half here. I'm not talking about it on the street.
Oh, all right.
See, so people, thanks for Auntie, don't leave no finish it off. So people, thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. People on the way out, hit the like button. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. People, follow me over on Instagram at Bomb Sports. Follow me on TikTok at Bomb Sports. So we have the clips and man stuff over there. Tomorrow, Jamaica Premier League match day 3. I'm gonna try and go to 3 games tomorrow. We can provide updates and stuff. Yeah. And people, we do a vlog on the Dinthill game with Dinthill and McGraw. Check out that vlog on my channel. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what you think we can improve. Share the thoughts in the comments. And I want to do more of those vlogs. So definitely can tell me what you think about that. As I tell you, tomorrow we'll do the JPL review and preview already. Tomorrow I'm going to try to be at some JPL games, give some updates. Football is back at Harborview Mini Stadium, so people out to eat, go out and support Harborview, buy the ticket. Don't bother to beg the people, them brother. Buy the ticket. Clarendon people, Lion versus Veer at the Wembley Centre of Excellence, 3 o'clock. Turn up, buy the ticket. Don't bother to beg about the ticket. You see me? Well, I'm sure Duke say, I still don't see the need to strike before you want to meet. I don't believe he didn't want to meet, but I guess all is well that ends well. Oh, and people just take the football so serious. People don't attack the official them, don't attack the player them. Players don't try to attack the referee, brother. Don't even bother that cross your mind. That just now make your football career enhance. You them get the suspension, hope them look into themselves and see the error of them ways. And then will the school will help them with counseling and them stuff there. And
I don't attack the YouTubers.
yeah, now I attack the YouTuber them. Yeah. And PFJL, give YouTubers some more support. Give some more recognition. See, last week Sportsmax failed and we not failing. You see me? Yeah. And I go out and support the club. You have to tell them, people go support the club then. When you go match, buy tickets, stop beg on the club them ticket them, brother. Buy the ticket and go match. Walk with the money to buy soap and them thing there. You see me? Support the vendor then. You see me? Support the school you them and them thing there, And the JPL are going good people, match week 3. Could be interesting. So until next time, remember, hit the like button, subscribe, share thoughts on the comment section. Until next time, I'm out.